Eyewitness News at noon starts now.
I've got a witness that was in room 67, said there were gunshots down the basement and somebody was holding somebody down.
Those were the chilling sounds from January when Purdue student Andrew Bolt was gunned down by a fellow classmate on the West Lafayette campus. Today, his admitted killer, Cody Cousins, will learn his punishment. But there is a huge question about this case that has never been revealed. Why did Cody shoot and stab Andrew? We might learn that motive during today's sentencing hearing. News that a student was attacked inside the electrical engineering building sent shockwaves across the West Lafayette campus last January. Students initially didn't know what happened.
The police officer yelling, get down, outside of our classroom.
We would eventually learn Cody Cousins was behind it all. Authorities say they had the evidence, a gun and a knife, tying Cousins to a brutal crime. Cousins would plead guilty to stabbing and shooting Andrew Bolt in a classroom full of students. But here we are 8 months later with a big question.
We don't know why Mr. Cousins did it. That's highly unusual. The motive has never been disclosed by anyone.
In the months since the murder, Purdue has reviewed and tightened security on campus. Defense attorneys maintain Cousins suffers from mental illness. So observers wonder, will Cousins take the stand during sentencing or address the victim's family?
That's a risky procedure. This defendant, Mr. Cousins, has a history of mental illness. If they put him on the stand, his lawyer doesn't know what he's going to say. He could say something that could hurt him at the sentencing.
Cousins faces 45 to 65 years in prison for the murder. That sentence and a motive could come out in court today.
Because the judge is going to want to know that Mr. Cousins is sorry for what he did.
And today's sentencing is the final step in this case. The students on the campus say they have pretty much moved on. That's not to say they will ever forget what happened back on January 21st and the days that followed. Our Eyewitness News reporter Mary Mills joins us from the Purdue campus. Mary, what can you tell us?
Actually, Scott, we're outside the Tippecanoe County Courthouse where people are awaiting Cody Cousins' arrival. He should be getting here in the next half hour or so. Earlier, we were on the Purdue campus talking to students, asking them if they knew it was sentencing today. Most we talked to did not, but they were certainly glad to hear that he had pleaded guilty.
I'm glad that he pleaded guilty and not draw it out, make it end quickly, because it's pretty clear the way that it happened.
I wasn't personally affected, so I can't really say. I'd imagine for the victim's family, it would probably be easier for it to be quicker, but I'm sure they'd want him to be punished to the fullest extent.
I think it'd be nice to know why. I think it'd help a lot of students understand and sort of come to terms with it.
And again, the hearing is set to start at 1 p.m. in Superior Court 2. We are on the east side of the courthouse, and you can see several folks standing outside behind the crime tape there. Mostly media folks, as we said. This is where sheriff's deputies will escort Cody Cousins into the courthouse around 12:30, 12:45. The hearing here is expected to last about 2 to 4 hours, with the judge then rendering the sentence. We're not sure how quickly after the hearing that will occur, but we are told it will happen today, and we, of course, will have complete coverage. Live outside the Tippecanoe County Courthouse, Mary Mills, Channel 13 Witness News.
All right, Mary, thanks. And we've been following this case from the very beginning. You can see all of the stories, read the court documents right here on WTHR.com. We've got it on the home page for you. Also, be sure to follow Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk on Twitter today. He will be tweeting from inside the courtroom during the sentencing hearing, which again, as Mary mentioned, begins at 1 o'clock.